Okay, so it is 8 o'clock Tuesday morning, and as you can see, I have my face on. We went to Belk yesterday after Colton's doctor's appointment, and went and saw the Estee Lauder ladies, and yes, I have Estee Lauder makeup now. I don't typically wear that kind of makeup, but I've heard lots of good things about it. It's fairly expensive, so it was something that my husband was he wasn't saying that I didn't look good without makeup. He was just saying that I complain more about how I look, and I don't feel like I look nice when I don't wear makeup. So he kind of was like, you need to go buy some makeup. And I haven't really bought a whole lot of makeup or anything like that since we've been married, and we've been married for almost 8 years. So I looked at him and was like, okay, I want to be the girly girl wife that you want me to be, but it's expensive to be girly girl and wear all the makeup and all of that stuff every single day, and I don't want to wear the same thing every single day. Like, I typically do wear the same eyeshadow every day, but it's kind of my safety zone, I guess. And I told him, I was like, I don't want to do that, but it's what I have, so it's what I wear. And he's kind of told me that he wants me to do what is going to make me feel better, and if that means wearing makeup every day and having different kinds of makeup, and yes, makeup is expensive and accessories are expensive and all of that stuff, and he says, you know, obviously to get the foundation and stuff that I needed, and it was going to be a little more expensive to get like the foundation and the face cleanser and that kind of stuff. Was going to be expensive at first, and then obviously you don't run out of everything all at the same time, so he was kind of okay with that, and he knows that it's fairly expensive, but he can use face wash and stuff like that too, so it's not like I'm the only one that's going to be using this $43 bottle of toner, because I have oily skin, but he has breakouts. He gets breakouts pretty bad, and his face kind of scars and that kind of thing, so he's always on the hunt for something that is going to keep him from scarring, or something that's going to help with his scars or whatever, and that kind of thing. So tell me how you think it looks. I know yesterday there was not a line under my chin from the makeup, and today I seem to notice a line. So I don't know, I may have to take it back and be like, try a different color, because this is apparently not it. But anyways, I will talk to you guys after a while. I did not weigh this morning or anything. I didn't go over my calories yesterday either, so we are going to go to the dump. What's it called, Bubba?
Okay.
Where are we going?
We're going to the dope.
We're going to the dope. I don't know why he likes to go to the dope, but he does. I think it's just a car ride. He's telling me to drive faster, but we're going to go do that, and then they have a dentist appointment at 11, so we're going to go pick up Sissy at school at 11, well, a few minutes before 11, and we're going to go to their dentist appointment, which I need to call them and find out where exactly they are, because I've never been to this dentist's office, and the dentist's office that they were going to, I really didn't like, because I want to be able to go back there with my children, and so that they feel safe and comfortable, because I'm with them. And the other dentist's office wouldn't let me go back with them, and they cried and cried and cried until they came out, and I just don't like that. And I could hear them screaming and crying in the back, so I just don't like that. So we're gonna try this dentist office, and if they are better, then we're gonna continue to go there. We gotta pick up the trash first, and then we're gonna go to the grocery store. So he doesn't want to go grocery shopping, but I'll talk to you guys after a while. Bye. Okay, so it is, let me see, 10:38. I need to look at that before I turn on the camera, right? Okay, so it's 10:38 on Tuesday, and the kids are both in bed. They've been in bed for about an hour. I did a couple loads of laundry. I washed my face, washed it off, and I am going to finish the 2 days up that I've been doing. So for lunch, we went to McDonald's after their dentist appointment, and I know, go get their teeth cleaned and then go eat McDonald's, right? But that was what time it was lunchtime. So, and Jean was going to miss lunch at school, so we had to eat something that was quick, and I didn't have any bread at the house because we had to go grocery shopping after we went to the dentist to get some bread and things like that. But so we took her to McDonald's, and then took her back to school and came home, and we took a short nap, and then we went back and picked her up from school and went to the grocery store. And then we had porterhouse steaks, baked potatoes, and rolls for dinner. So it wasn't bad, but it wasn't great either. And I made some hard-boiled eggs, and they're definitely hard-boiled eggs because I forgot about them, and they were in the pot boiling for probably a good 30 or 40 minutes. My bad. But I'm going to let them sit overnight in the pot, and that way they can cool off and be ready to peel in the morning. But that's what we're probably going to have for breakfast for the next couple of days, is hard-boiled eggs, or I may make deviled eggs with them or something. I don't know. We'll see. But that's pretty much it for today. And I tell you what, the fact that Colton has never had a dental experience before really made it easy for him. He went in there, he climbed up in the chair, and he opened his mouth. And I mean, he's 2 years and 2 months old. He's 26 months old. So that's like, holy crap, you know. What 2-year-old goes into the dentist and climbs up in the chair and is like, cool, and opens their mouth and they actually clean their teeth? Because Jean was even fussing about it. She didn't want to do it because she said that she was scared, and I understand. She's had a horrible dental experience before, so I understand that she really probably was scared. But when she realized that the girls were letting, number one, they let me come back there, which was different from the other place, and number two, they were talking to her, and they were telling her exactly what they were going to do. They were telling her what they were using. They were doing everything they could to make her comfortable. Once she saw that, she should have calmed down. But I think that she was so far into her dramatic dental experience that she had to continue the drama. But I mean, really what the dentist said that they normally do with the 2-year-olds is just basically like, you bring them in, she has them open their mouth, she just looks around in there, see if she can see anything that looks like it could be a cavity, and then if there's nothing there, they're done. They don't usually clean their teeth, but they asked me, the dental assistants asked me, do you think he'll let us clean his teeth? I was like, I honestly don't know. He might not, because he fights with the doctors at the doctor's office when they want to look in his ear or his nose, or they want to look in his mouth, let alone clean his teeth. And she asked him, she said, do you want to get up here? Do you want your teeth cleaned? And he said, yeah. And so he got up there and she said, do you want to wear the sunglasses? Which they're just like tinted safety glasses to keep any splashing or anything like that out of their eyes. And they have that light that they turn on so they can see in your mouth better. They didn't turn that on him. She just cleaned his teeth because she didn't want to poke around on his teeth or do anything that might scare him. And he laid up there and he had his mouth wide open. Like she said, open up. And he says, ah, and she was able to clean his teeth in just a few seconds. Whereas Gene, she says, open your mouth. And Gene goes, like, and she's like, you have to open your mouth, because if you don't open your mouth and I do something that scares you, you're going to bite me. And she said, I don't want to be bitten today. So, yeah, he did awesome. And Jean just, poor Jean, she's just had a horrible experience in the past. So that's just what happens. And they both were super excited when they got home to brush their teeth after dinner. And they told us to go ahead and start flossing between Colton's teeth, even though they're not as big as they're going to get, and they're also not as close together as they're going to get. So he's got a lot of space in between his teeth, so his toothbrush actually gets all of his teeth. But she said to go ahead and get him used to flossing and just to be really careful not to hurt his gums. And so we flossed his teeth even after he got done with his brushing them. He did great. And I think Gene will do better next time. But I'm allowed to go back there with him at this dentist's office, and it's a much, much, much better experience. But that's pretty much what went on today. Yesterday we did not come home. We left the house yesterday morning and we did not get home until after we picked Gene up from school. So, and we were just running errands back and forth places we needed to get done. And that's pretty much it for yesterday and today. And I'm going to get these uploaded as quickly as I can. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.